Welcome to What's Cooking in Blackstone, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
United States of America.
All right.
January, our first show of 2018. Can you believe it?
January 10th.
I can't believe it. Next week, the month is half over and it just started. It's like too much to comprehend.
I know. Where's the spring? I'm waiting for spring.
Oh, brother. Well, we got to wait to go. We've got like a little bit of cold weather to contend with, I think.
I guess so.
So we're trying to think of what we were going to do for this show, and thinking about soup and all this stuff. And I said, you know what? How about a nice cranberry nut bread? Because that's kind of nice for the winter, and it's festive.
It's comfort food, too.
Yeah, it is.
It is, yeah. You can do so much with it.
Yeah, and I've had several recipes, and some of them lended themselves to being quite blah. Some of them didn't even ask for very many cranberries, and I was like, well, this is a great bread. I had to search for the cranberries, so I got a good recipe that I kind of like move things around like Peggy does. Mm-hmm. And our friend Peggy, who does these shows once in a while, has a strict rule of thumb. First time you make anything, you do it exactly like the recipe. After that, you tweak it so that it'll be good. And she's very good at making things good.
She is. She's excellent.
Oh.
Even though the first time, sometimes I tweak it before that.
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you know what to tweak?
I don't care. If I want to put something in there that I like, I'm going to put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So we're going to get going here with this cranberry nut bread. And I have my wonderful little electric sifter.
I love that. Margot gave me one. It is awesome. Everybody should have one.
Yeah, Peggy's got one. Nick found it. He saw me here making, by the way, I made 53 batches of cranberry pistachio biscotti.
So how many do you think altogether? Like over 1,000?
Oh, yeah.
2,000?
I made 2 batches at a time. And I will tell you, it's not easy. When you're 22 years old, it's easy to do 2 batches at a time. When you get to be like over 70, it's like, okay, I got to concentrate on this batch before I do this batch, because who knows what I'm going to put in the other batch.
They all come out good, though.
Yeah, yeah.
And she even she tweaked it. My dog Penny, loves her biscottis. I will open the basket, and she'll be in the other side of the house, and she'll come flying in, and she wants the biscottis, but I don't want to give her the cranberries. So Margot made her own batch for Penny, and it was plain, and they were good. I mean,
yeah, some people didn't like them. Well, I didn't give them to people, but I gave them for their dogs, and they ate them.
I ate them. They were good.
Really?
Penny loved them.
Aww.
But no, they were good. They were excellent.
Oh, well, that's a good thing to know. As a matter of fact, people asked me recently, like, are you making more? And I went, oh, don't even say that to me right now. Not a good time. So anyhow, let's go with our super duper mixer. So in a large bowl, we're going to put in 2 cups of flour. And I have here 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, which I dump in there, and a teaspoon of baking soda.
Both of them, right?
Yeah.
I know we discussed this before.
Because I'll tell you, it's a very heavy cake.
It is.
And if you didn't put both of them, I think it would just be one flat blob that would take forever.
You mean like my
I
pumpkin biscuits? My pumpkin biscuits.
Yeah. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
So that's it for the dry ingredients. And you put them into this super duper, and you go like this.
I love that thing.
Nick had pity on me because I'm here going with that stupid thing, and I was dying.
You end up getting carpal tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is so awesome. I know everyone should have one of those. Anyone that bakes should have one.
Is that not nice? It's done.
I know.
And it's all fluffy, and
it's all mixed up perfectly.
Everything's done. So the dry ingredients are done. So there
that
you have
Nick,
that.
what a man.
I'm telling you.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, he's standing there looking at me, suffering. My eyes are getting big. I'm like, oh, I can keep on doing this.
Oh, he's sweet.
So anyhow, now, in a separate bowl, you have to, and I'm going to ask Lynn to grate about 1 tablespoon of
orange zest, right?
Just the zest, and you can dump it in here when you do it.
All right.
Okay. So we'll do that. So in a separate bowl, I'm going to put orange juice, and this is 3/4 cup of orange juice. I always try to get the one with pulp in it because I do like pulp, but it's hard to find small containers of orange juice without. But that's okay. That's what we'll do.
How much are we doing here?
The whole one.
The whole one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the taste of the orange.
I love
in it.
orange.
It kind of adds to it.
It does.
And orange juice. Now for the sugar, I have 3/4. Everything in this thing, in this part here, is 3/4 of a cup. So it's 3/4 of a cup of orange juice, 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, which is just wonderful. Goes good with that stuff. And then I have 1/4 of a cup of butter melted, and 1/4 of a cup is a half a stick. So we'll do that, and I will.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
Because a lot of recipes I have call for like 2 sticks of
Yeah.
stuff.
This was melted butter, but as you can see, it sat a little bit, so it got half congealed. But that's all right. It will come around to what it's supposed to do. And I will start to mix this by hand. One of the things with this bread, and I think maybe with a lot of breads, is that you really can't overmix it. You shouldn't overmix it.
Oh,
'cause
then it
makes
comes out like
tough.
a comes out like a
Yeah,
like
like
a
shoe
rock,
leather.
like a
Yeah,
rock.
Yeah. So here's that. And then we will add 1 beaten egg, like
Beat it.
this.
Now you know what?
I know.
I tried your method. She said, oh, she watched some cooking show and they said to take the egg and smash it on your counter and do it that way.
Just lightly tap it, not smash it.
Well, I did both and it didn't work. I just hit it on the side of the bowl and in it goes.
Well, the theory behind that is when you put it on a flat surface, you don't run the risk of sticking some of the shell inside the egg so that you'll get
Well, you know what?
some type of
It's roughage and it's
poisoning.
good.
Yeah.
It's dietary.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We have a health food program here going on.
Oh yeah.
So here we have this mixture, separate, do it all like that, mix it. Now, one of the things that, and this is, I was telling Lynn before the show, that a lot of times I'll start doing a recipe and I try to get all the ingredients together, but if you don't read it through first, you'll find out that you forgot to do step 1 or step 2. And in this one, it says it wants 3/4 of a cup of, oh, that's plenty.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So move that out of the way.
Okay.
And it wants a cup of cranberries and a cup of,
I love cranberries.
Yeah. And
They're so good for you.
they are wonderful.
Oh.
And I made another discovery. See, this is like the Discovery Show.
Discovery
This is the
Channel.
Discovery Show.
Discovery Channel.
One of the hard parts about doing this is that they roll all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, if you use a serrated knife, you still have to go kind of careful, but it doesn't roll around as much.
Oh, there goes one.
Yeah, well, that's what you're here for. Catch them.
Pick it off the floor.
Yeah.
2-minute rule, 2-second rule.
But see, you can chop them up pretty good. And the reason why you're doing this is you're opening them up so that you will be able to dump this and the walnuts into the flour mixture.
Does it
and
say
coat
leave?
them.
Does it say leave them whole, or does
No,
it say
you
chop
have to
them
cut
up?
them. You have to cut them because you have to get it to stick to the flour because that's what suspends it.
Well, I have a little chopper thing that I use to chop things up.
Oh, you do? One
Yeah.
of those little
A little
ding,
one.
ding, ding things?
No, it's electric, and you put it's about this big, and you put the stuff in there, and and it chops it all
really?
up. Yeah,
It's like
use-
a chopper.
yeah, it's very
Can
good.
you do cranberries and
I don't know. I was
walnuts?
just thinking. Yeah, I think so.
Or is it for vegetables?
It's for anything. Anything that you want chopped. See, this is like crazy.
Well, you just catch them.
Yeah.
So you have to
Yeah.
have somebody with you every time you cook.
So what'd you do before when I wasn't here?
I guess I picked them up off the
Floor and threw them in the thing. Okay, everybody. Anyone that had her cranberry nut bread.
Start holding your throat.
Yeah.
It's not a good day for you. But it actually, see,
Can you
sometimes
imagine if you did it one by one? It would take like 2 days to make
Well,
this
with a
stupid
flat surface knife, they roll all over. With a
Yeah.
serrated knife, you have a chance.
thing. That's why you need that little thing. It's no
Yeah,
bigger
I'll
than
have to look
this,
for that.
and it has one blade that it's detachable. It comes out, and you just throw it in, and it chops it up.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to do this.
Oh, sure.
You you don't have to make 400 cranberry breads.
Right.
I couldn't do this
As long as you don't chop any fingers off, because you're
Yeah.
noted for that.
Yeah, I know.
She's
Well,
noted for that.
I am.
Yep, here's a
And
big
you don't.
one.
Oh, here's a big one.
Yep.
Okay, so now these are done, and we just dump these into the flour mixture so that they will get suspended in animation or non-animation. And then if you want to start chopping some walnuts.
Oh, we're doing the chopping these two?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
you need that thing. I should have brought
Now,
my
this
chopper
isn't
thing.
bad to chop the walnuts. They don't
I
go
know.
rolling away.
I know.
They're very good to do.
Well, you can buy the chopped walnuts, you know.
These are chopped.
No, they have them chopped.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
Why? Okay, Ethel. Oh, Maronna
I
me.
just hadn't thought about it, and it's not going to happen.
No,
so.
but they have them, and it's already chopped up. Why? Why wouldn't you buy that?
I don't know. I think maybe because the flavor wouldn't be good because they're so chopped. Now I'm going to take this orange zest and dump it into the egg mixture. It doesn't go into the other mixture. See, each mixture has its own components.
I've
Yeah.
done that, like you said, though.
Oh.
Actually, this week I threw an egg and stuff into the flour, and it wasn't supposed to go in there yet, so I
Yeah.
just scooped it out, put it aside.
Scoop out an egg.
Put it aside.
tough.
Put it aside. It's like, okay.
That's good.
Okay?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
this big
perfect.
piece here.
Well, see, the big ones you eat.
Oh. Nuts
Don't
too.
chop off my finger now.
No. Nuts too. Nuts are really, really, it's a good snack. Instead of eating potato chips or popcorn, which we were snacking on from the Good Stuff place, it's addictive.
Oh, so good. Okay, so here we have this all mixed up, and if you can see it, we've got nuts in here, and they're pretty well, everything's covered with flour. So now, oops, I shouldn't be tapping that, right? Paul went deaf.
Oh, poor Paul.
You take this liquid. So now, I did do a bad one once, so Paul has recovered though. We'll make sure he
But
goes
has
deaf
he?
again.
Has he
I don't know. I don't
recovered?
think he'll ever recover. So now,
It looks lumpy. Is it supposed to look
no,
like that?
let me tell you why it's lumpy.
Oh, it doesn't
And if
look
you hadn't
good.
said anything, I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, I
However,
can't-
since you brought it up,
Well, I can't help it.
it's lumpy because
Why is
I
it
melted
lumpy?
the butter a while ago,
Yeah.
and I left it in the microwave. And apparently,
So it got lumpy?
cool in the microwave, so it half started to congeal and half started to stay. It's just going to melt again in the
Are
oven.
you sure? Because that
No,
does
I'm
not
not
look
sure of anything.
appetizing. Well, you know what?
Fortunately-
We can test this out on Chip and Nick.
Yeah.
We can try this.
Yeah, but they eat anything. It doesn't
I know,
matter. That's
I
not
know.
a good testing pattern.
Well,
You have to do somebody who's going to be like. But the good thing is, I made one of these earlier in the week,
Thank God.
and so that's the one that will show because it does take
About
about
an hour,
55
right?
minutes
Yeah.
to cook.
Any of those breads do. They
Yeah.
take a long time because
Yeah.
they're high and they're dense.
Yeah, they're very dense, which is why you put the.
Now, would
Different
you?
leavening.
You would not do this in your big mixer
No,
thing? No,
no.
it says not to.
Yeah, you can't do it. You're going to overmix it.
Oh,
You
okay.
just have to do it until everything is about wet, which is
yeah.
right about now.
Yep.
You see, I don't know if you can see that, but this is what the mixture looks like, and I can see the nice orange pieces in there.
I can smell them. They're good.
It smells citrusy.
Yeah.
So then I took this wonderful little loaf pan
I'm eating
and
all
buttered it. Now, I tried one of the loaf breads I made, I did the spray with the baking,
Yeah.
the flour and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It did not work as well.
No?
I think the butter, as they say in all the cooking shows, butter
Is better. Absolutely.
You cannot.
Even
beat
like
butter.
to substitute margarine. There's
No,
no way you can
no.
put that in this. You
No.
just no.
And margarine basically is
It's gross.
yeah,
It's,
put it right
let's
in your
face it,
hair.
it's gross.
It's like eating petroleum.
Oh well. I mean, again,
But some people like it.
some people like eating petroleum. What can I tell you? You know, like Heidi over there. She likes
Yeah.
petroleum.
Heidi.
Heidi's back. It's good to see Heidi.
Yep, she had her
Our
baby.
camera. She had a nice little baby boy. Zachary, congratulations. We just saw pictures. He's absolutely adorably handsome.
He is. He's cute, and he rolls on command,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
That's interesting. Since he's only 2 months old, he's going to be a brainiac.
Well, that's what happens with these kids now.
I know.
Now, when we were preparing for the show, we also had time to think about different things. And I said, oh, you know, there's some little things that I have learned over the course of the years of failures and things to do and not do. And I know years ago, I used to use salted butter. And you
No.
never use salted
No.
anything. I don't even buy salted butter anymore.
No, there's enough salt in everything.
Yeah,
There's
and
too much salt.
It just does not lend itself to good baking.
No.
So we will do unsalted butter. And another thing I learned the other day is, you know when you brown meat to put it in, I don't know, anything like a gravy or something like that? Well, you should not use a non-stick pan because you don't get the fond down the bottom.
Funny you should bring that up.
Really?
Because my daughter gave me those, you know those copper pans?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I got a set of them, right?
Yeah.
And I was dying to try them out. And some things work and some things just don't work in it. And you don't put anything in it. There's no butter, you don't put oil, you don't put spray, none of the spray.
No.
Because if you spray it, what happens is it leaves a coat on there. It tells you right in the directions. Do not spray. It's just nothing.
It puts a coat on what, the pan?
On the pan. So it's ridiculous, right? It's and those pans, they're expensive.
Yeah.
But
Now, are you saying the inside is copper?
it's copper. The whole thing. It's that new copper thing, right?
Like-
And I got like a good, frying pan.
Like that, copper?
Even more so. And it was everything. It was
Even
like
the outside is copper?
yeah. It was really it was a beautiful set of pans. It was 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
And I thought maybe like even to make crepes that size would
Yeah.
be nice.
No, huh? You're going
Nope.
to use the old-fashioned
I
pan?
have to use the old pan because crepes and eggs, if you want to do like eggs over light or eggs, doesn't do it. It just it changes the texture. It was so weird. But yet then when I made pork chops in it, fried them because I wanted to test it and see what was good and what was not good.
How did you fry them in that and not get any? You didn't get any of the nice brown.
That's what I mean.
though.
You don't get that.
No.
So the pork chop it has a little grease when it cooks anyway. So that came out good. And I cooked Chip a filet mignon, and that came out good. But it's weird with the eggs and with the crepes. It did not. It just the texture
Yeah.
was different.
It's totally
and
a different type.
so
of
I mean, it's healthier because you're not using any oil. But
Well, to a degree, depends on you use olive oil or whatever. You do need some oil.
not in this pan.
No.
No oil at all because they said it coats it and then it ruins it.
Wow.
So I thought that way, and they clean off beautiful. I mean, you just put them underneath the
Yeah.
water and you just wipe them out.
But
and
you know how you make gravy?
I
and
know.
You use the fond underneath. There isn't
you,
any.
No, so you couldn't use these pans.
Yeah.
As nice as they are, I mean, I haven't.
They
tried.
have limits
Yeah.
for what you can do.
It's funny you should bring that up because I just
Isn't that
made
interesting? Now let me see. Oh yes, and the other thing is that I've learned recently is when you're making pasta, and you have the sauce or whatever, and you're boiling the pasta and you're making the sauce, take like a cupful of the pasta water, and throw it in your sauce,
Oh, yeah.
which will help it to adhere to the pasta because
Yeah.
the starch is in it.
Oh yeah, they call a lot of the recipes that I have. They call for.
Yeah,
A
we never
cup
used
of
to
that.
do that. I used to just dump it all
Me too,
out.
because you figure "Ugh, it's all starchy and everything. But no, actually, it's not bad.
And
It's not
don't
bad.
salt the pasta water. Do
No?
not. No. They say not to do that.
Really?
Yeah, no. It breaks down
How come
the,
you see them throw a big thing of salt
No,
in
they
there?
don't do that anymore. You'll
They
never
don't?
see it, no. She doesn't watch much,
I do.
She doesn't get out much.
I don't get out much.
So this is what it looks like with the beautiful cranberries on it, walnuts and everything. This is going to bake in about 55 minutes. Mm-hmm. I remember one time when Peggy was here, we did do.
Oh, that cake.
That
It
cake.
took like 4 days to cook. It was
I
ridiculous.
think 2 hours later it was still in the oven.
You know
And
what it was,
wasn't-
though? It was the pan.
Too high.
It was the pan.
It was
So it's
awful.
important to use the right size pan.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
does make a difference.
Yeah.
Now let me get, this is what it's going to look like when it's done.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Now, did it take exactly 55 minutes? Because
No, I think it might have taken a little longer than
longer.
that.
Look at because it's nice and brown. Because I
Yeah.
don't have good luck with like
Isn't that
loaf
beautiful?
cakes like that.
Yeah, and I do it just in the Breville oven.
Oh, you
I
don't cook it in your big oven?
No, why would I heat up a big oven when I've got that little baby one?
Oh well, excuse
And
me.
it look at that, how pretty that is.
I know it.
And it tastes so good in the morning with a hot cup of tea.
Now you could like take that and put it in a pan and to
Oh,
heat it up
brown it,
and
yeah.
brown it. That would taste good.
Yeah, rub it with the butter.
Butter's
butter.
better. Butter's better.
So here it is, and we will divide that up after.
Yes.
Because we will see it. So that is the loaf. So now you have a special little salad
Well,
thing,
mine,
right?
after eating all that heavy stuff for Christmas and New Year's and all that, it's like, I said, I think I'll do something a little on the light side. It is on the light side. But all you need, right, is a package of spinach. It's actually 4 cups of baby spinach, right?
You know this by heart?
I do.
Oh my goodness.
I've made it like 5 times because it was such a hit. I brought it to a bunch of parties,
Yeah.
and it was such a hit, and it's very pretty. You'll see it at the end, and it's healthy. The only
It is
thing,
very
the only
good.
thing is people didn't want to attack it. At my Christmas Eve party, I had
It's
it.
so pretty.
Yeah, and they're like, I said, try it, right? And you'll see at the end, have it in a trifle.
But you got to dig down.
You have to
into
dig
it.
down into it, but it is healthy. So what you need, 4 cups of baby spinach,
Yeah.
right?
And you don't have to cut off the.
No, I
leaves or
just, and
anything.
this, believe it or not, is already triple washed, but you know what? I wash it again.
Mm-hmm.
I always do. I'm crazy like that. And then you need mushrooms, the nice little chopped up mushrooms, you know.
Do you
chopped
buy
up.
them chopped up?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
See, I take, I'm not like Martha Stewart of Farm Street.
Excuse me.
I just get the ones that are already chopped up. So
Yeah.
it's like probably like 2 cups of the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And then all you need is the shredded carrots, which you like carrots, right?
I love carrots.
Oh yeah. One of the things that she does like.
Let me tell you a story about carrots.
Oy, here we
Before
go,
finish
everybody.
this. I bought these little baby pretty carrots, multicolored carrots. They were like
I've
baby
seen
ones.
them. I've seen them. They're good.
So the instructions, here's another one where the instructions on the thing said, just saute them, put them in a pan with a tablespoon of butter for 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or to desired doneness. Well, in 8 to 10 minutes, they were hard as rocks. So I kept sauteing them 20 minutes, and I kept sticking this pin thing I have. I couldn't even get in. It was still hot as rock. I said, what is wrong with this? So it literally took 25 to 30 minutes to cook them so that I could chew them without having them be like crunch, crunch, crunch.
So they weren't al dente.
Oh, they were still al dente, but at 10 minutes, they were like raw. They were just like they were when I put them in the pan.
What buffoon put
I
that
don't
directions
know.
on
That's
there?
what
you
I'm
know?
saying. How can you?
You can't. You really
never
have to
know.
go by taste.
Just don't do it when you have a lot of people coming that you're worried. If it was just Lynn coming, I wouldn't
She
care.
doesn't care.
If it
She
didn't
doesn't
work.
care. She'd feed
Just
me anything.
Eat whatever.
Right,
If
yeah.
you don't like it, cook it yourself.
Exactly. But carrots are good.
They are wonderful.
I know.
So continue on your story.
Well, these I don't shred them. I buy them shredded, Martha.
Oh.
Because I don't know how
Oh.
you'd have to. I don't know.
You
that-
use a.
Oh yeah, well, okay, maybe you do, but a shredded carrots, right? And probably like about 2 cups of that too, right?
Yeah.
And then what you're gonna need is this little package of ranch dressing, the dry one, and the recipe called for 1.5 cups of sour cream.
Oh.
But I substituted because I think that the Greek yogurt is much healthier and less fat in it.
You couldn't even tell. It
And
tasted
you
good.
can't tell. You can't tell. It's actually better for you, and it's healthy. So you mix, and I don't even use the whole package because I find this is it's a lot of sodium in there. Let me see here.
That's why I drink a gallon of water.
That's why. Well, not too bad. 135 mg's. But I use like maybe 3/4 of the package and save it and make something else with it. You can flavor. This is good to
Yeah, you can put
season
on anything.
things on anything.
Potatoes, mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you mix that all together, right? So that's going to be the next layer after this spinach, mushrooms, carrots, right? And then also I have you can put chopped up olives. I
Now,
actually
those come like that,
They
right?
come like that, but you can buy the mixed olives and the Kalamata. But this
And
one
just-
I used this, the green ones, and I also used the other ones, the black olives.
Kalamatas?
No, I didn't use just the little black
Oh,
olives.
the ones, okay.
Yeah, and these are chopped up already. So you just sprinkle that on top. And then on top of that, right, then you put the mixture
Mm-hmm.
of the sour cream, but I didn't use sour cream, the Greek yogurt and this on top. And then you take the little grape tomatoes, the little ones, and you put them all
Oh,
around.
that was so pretty with the green. I mean, it was very Christmassy.
Yeah,
looking.
it's
with snow.
Yeah, it looked holiday-ish, and it's a party thing. And then you put in the middle, you just put shredded either cheddar cheese or mozzarella cheese, the one that's shredded, and this is it.
Look at that. How pretty.
And then you just dig into it. See, nobody wants to dig into it.
Well, to get the lettuce, you're going to go in quite a ways.
Right?
But it's so pretty.
Yeah, and it is healthy. If
And
you
it's very
substitute,
good.
if you substitute the,
And once you get the first thing out of there,
then it's good. Then
easy.
you can mix it all together.
Sort of like a pie. Once the first thing
yeah,
is taken
yeah.
out,
People don't want to
it's
ruin
easy.
the pie and everything,
But is that not pretty?
But
So
it
here
was-
we have these
yeah.
2 wonderful recipes. That
and this one's healthy, and that one's kind of healthy.
yes, it is. It's
Yeah,
very healthy.
yeah, really.
So we did good with that.
Yeah, we did.
And,
I mean, everyone's on a health kick now. You talk to everybody. Oh, I'm on a diet. I can't eat this. I can't eat that. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
So here we have this wonderful thing. So we, I guess we'll wrap it up for today. This will be our cooking show. Say hi to Alice. She watches.
Oh, hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
And that's my
next-
sister.
Yeah, and next month it will be February, so we'll have something cooked up for Valentine's Day. We haven't quite. Oh, stop it!
Something red.
Something nice, something
God.
hot like
Dripping
something,
chocolate with red.
Yeah,
That
something.
sounds wonderful.
Yes, well, something. We'll
Yeah.
do something Valentine-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the lovers out there.
And with that being said, we will close our show before I lose my voice totally. It's starting to get a little choppy here.
So many people have been happy the last 2 weeks because Margot had laryngitis and she couldn't talk.
It was
And
bad.
so I actually were in the car with her. This is a funny story. And her boss needed to tell her boss something. So she's, Lynn, you've gotta be my interpreter. So I get her boss on the phone and I said, Sandy, this is Margot's interpreter / secretary. She says this, and this, according to that. He's going, what? I said, well, she can't talk, right? She has no voice. And he goes, oh, good. He goes, good, right?
Nice man.
He's a nice man. But anyway, she got her business done because, once again,
I had to have Lynn
I
to the
had
rescue.
interpreter.
I know.
So,
Couldn't
what
let her out of the
would
car.
you do without me,
I don't
Ethel?
know. I wouldn't
Really,
have a
I don't
finger
know
and I can't talk.
I know. But for 2 weeks, though, Nick was very happy. And my husband, Chip, was very happy, too, because usually they fight all the time.
Yeah, we do fight.
All the time. So
Yeah.
he was happy, too. So
Yeah, that was good.
But now her voice is coming back. So,
Yeah, so I won't
okay,
be-
everybody, watch out.
Yeah, watch out. I've got bent up voice.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for watching. And just to remind everybody, we are on YouTube. It's called What's Cooking in Blackstone.
Yep.
On YouTube. And you can watch all the episodes that we've ever had. And we recently, can I mention that other one, Paul? Okay, we recently got put on Cox cable in Rhode Island.
Yay,
And
yay,
we
yay.
are
So all you
on-
Rhode Island people can watch us, too.
Yep. We're on Sundays and Wednesdays. I wrote it down somewhere. So who knows where I wrote it? Oh, here it is. Channel 18, Sundays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m.
That's on Cox.
That's on Cox.
Now that's
So-
like North Smithfield, Woonsocket, or
Yeah,
all
Rhode
of Rhode
Island.
Island?
Yeah.
All of Rhode Island?
No.
No. Oh, Northern Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
thanks, Paul.
Yeah. So anyhow, YouTube will do it if you want to see all the episodes. So thank you so much. Thank you, Paul and Ashley.
Thank you.
And we will see you all soon.
See you
Take
in
care. Be
February.
safe.